but you do get one extra chance for a lucky star. Alright, Disco Kid. I didn't go over the advanced strat for this guy last time, but basically, um, I watched one of Zalad's VODs one time. This is way after he stopped routing the game, but he was confused as to why Disco Kid would take a star punch, but he was unsure of why he would take it. He said, "Oh, I'm pressing up and start on Disco Kid," and he was taking a star punch that he shouldn't be taking. Like the second star punch, watch you dodge all the time. But for some reason, when you hold up and start, he'll take the star punch like this, and it deals maximum damage. As you can see there, 23 damage. So now we don't even have to get up to 7 stars to deal 7 unstunned star punches to this guy or into his jabs. So the advanced phase 1 becomes this. This phase 1's there's faster phase 1s, but you don't get a good balance of opportunity for random stars. So this is the best phase 1 I've come up with so far. So we're gonna go 3 face jabs and then 3 more face jabs. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and I messed that up. But you gotta let go of up and your punch button after the third one. Like this. Alright. And then you're gonna land 4 star punches in a row. And 4 face jabs in a row. Which for some reason Disco Kid allows, because the up thing, I don't know, that manipulates it and his guard is not quick enough to react. And you can get 4 face punches in a row. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. After this after those 7 punches, you're going to wait just a fraction of a second. And then hit up and start at the same time. And I was too early and his guard was raised. In fact, it's probably best to let go of up and start, up and your punch button after the 6th face jab as well, because I feel like you can cut the max damage star in closer, so you don't have to wait as long. But that's up to you. So then, yeah, basically it looks like that. If you buffer it, oops, that was my bad. If you buffer it, his guard will go up and it won't do max damage like that. That's bad. So we're gonna do 3 face jabs, 3 more, 1 max damage, 2 more face jabs, max damage. You have to delay after that max damage as well, and then another star. So phase 1 is thank you for the host, Joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, max damage star. 1, 2, max damage star. Another face punch. If you got really fast execution, you can get a 25 second phase 1. If it's not so fast, you get a 26. And the more stars you get, the harder it is, because stars take longer. But you definitely want more stars than not many stars. Oops. So once again, 3 face jabs, 3 more face jabs, then 1 more max damage star, 2 face jabs, max damage star, face jab. Alright. So I should have probably made a save state there. That was good. That was a generic phase you could get. Yeah, I don't want 6 stars. There's a special case when you have 6 stars. Alright, we won't have 6 here. Well, we could have, but we didn't. No, we couldn't have. Alright. So 4 stars and 25-second knockdown, big refill. You are going to handle the big refill and the mid refill in exactly the same way. In fact, I think you handle all of them the exact same way, except when you get the low refill, Disco Kid will just go down in 1 less star punch. So that's a cool thing. That's a thing that will happen. So when you have 4 stars, generally if you get to this phase and you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 stars, this is how you handle it. You just go base jab, and then you have to delay after this. You have to, like, you can't buff, like you can't do that. The trick for this, I don't know why you can't do it. Well, you can, actually you can do it, but for some reason the window's really tight. It's tighter than it is in phase 1, possibly because of the max damage star you did for the second to last punch in P1. But anyway, I just delayed a bit. So then you do 4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just start. Sorry, my bad. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then max damage star, and then just start buffering stars. 1, 2, 3. And he should always be on at least 15 health for this. 15 health for this last punch there. So star punches into straight jabs always do 15 damage, so the damage works out perfectly right there. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, max damage star, and then just buffer 2 more stars. Alright. I'm going to make a save state here, but I'll go over phase 2 one more time. It's 1 face jab and then delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, max damage star, and we didn't do max damage, so that's bad. That's bad. That'd be pretty much a reset, unless you got to 7 stars, but I don't think we did. Can't delay too long, otherwise he'll start his hook and it won't do max damage. So we go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, max damage, then just buffer 2 more stars. Alright, if you get to phase 3 now, if you have 2 stars, you handle it exactly like you do. It's very slow if you have 2 stars. Like, it's slow in comparison to what you can do with more stars. You definitely want 3 or more stars. If you have 2 stars, you handle it like in my previous tutorial for this guy. You just handle it exactly the same way as I do there. If you have 3 or more stars, you can do this. Buffer a star. Sorry, you have to delay this one as well. So buffer a star. Buffer a star. Max damage star. Buffer a star. And then if he does a jab, you have to do a final face punch. But if he doesn't, you have to delay even longer for this one. But you can do it. Max damage. And if he does a hook, he goes down, but if he does a face jab, he doesn't go down. Damn it. Really got to delay it. So So it's a 10-second phase. It's star punch, max damage, star punch. Yeah, I don't think there's anything away. You have to really wait. Just gotta feel the timing for it. And we did it too late, and he was doing a jab. So if he does a jab, you have to end the phase with a face punch, and it's a second slower, but you get a 56. This is pretty much the slowest time you'll end up with this strat, barring you get 2 stars in phase 3 for phase 3. So once more for phase 2, it's just that, punch, punch. I have a feeling I had something better for phase 2. Let me just figure it out. Maybe it was this. Yes, try it. I feel like this will work better. Let me check. Let me see how easy this max damage is to hit. Alright, his guard went up. Alright, yeah, you don't have to wait for as long. I don't think here. Doesn't feel like it anyway. See if I can get a 54. Nope, that's not right. Come on, don't do that stupid jab. Wow. There we go. Alright, yeah, so this is better. This is better. I'm sure of it. So phase 2, you're gonna get just one face jab in, max damage start, 2 face jabs, delay, 2 more face jabs, and then just buffer stars. Because then you can cut the max damage start in phase 3 closer to the regular damage star. So it's regular damage, max damage, regular damage, and he's down. You end up have 5 opportunities for stars in phase 2. In the other strat I went over that I said was not as good, you get 5 star 5. So this is better in every way. It's faster and it's probably more reliable, considering what you can do with 6 stars if you get to 6 stars in phase. Alright, so we'll do phase 1 again. So phase 1 is 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Max damage. 1, 2. Max damage. Star. We're getting mid refill, but that's exactly the same strat as I just showed before. So we're going to keep going and keep doing phase 1 until I get either the low refill or a lot of stars. That's a lot of stars. Alright. If you get to this phase in alright, so this is a special case. This phase here. If you have 6 stars here, there's some optimization you can do. So before we did face jab, max damage star, and then we did like 4 more face jabs. If you're at 6 stars here and you get a star off your first face jab, like that punch right there, you're gonna still do a delayed max damage uppercut. So just delay it a little bit, and then just buffer stars. Just buffer stars to the end of the phase, like that. Because you hit 7 stars and he's not dodging. He can't dodge. I don't know how many stars he takes, but it's a lot. And then you just to handle. Then you always have 3 stars for phase 3, and you can get a really fast time. But if you don't get this star, yeah. Whoa! What the hell? My buttons just didn't work. If you don't get this star, you have to handle the phase like in the other case before. So you get the star, buffer stars, just buffer stars. And you probably don't even need to delay this max damage uppercut here, because his guard will be, it'll be in a neutral position right now. So you can probably just buffer it. Yeah, you just buffer it. And you can get a 48. That's insanely fast. So once again from the top, we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, max damage star, 1, 2. Alright, 3 stars. That's not very good, but we can still, if we get lucky in phase 2, we can continue the fight. See what happens. So going 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, we got lucky enough, we got 3 stars for phase 3. We should get a 55 or a 56 here. Star, delay. There we go, 55. Not too bad. Do the fight again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Max damage star. 1, 2, max damage star. So 4 stars. Max big refill. Whoops, almost forgot the strat. Alright, we still snuck that punch in just. If you're a bit slow, he'll block that last punch, because he'll be doing a hook. And then you'll be in trouble. But we got at least 3 stars for this phase. No problem. 56. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Max damage star. 1, 2, max damage star. 1. 2 stars for now. 2 stars is not good. I think we need at least 4 stars here. Maybe 3. 1. It's not a good start. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. 1 star for phase 3. Yeah, that's 1 star for phase 3. I don't even know how to handle it. I just reset. You're going to lose at least 20 seconds probably. I guess handle like that, and that star that I got off the face jab at the beginning was kind of lucky, but yeah, that's still not a great fight. 1, 2, 3. Oops, my bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Five stars, 72 health. I did something wrong there, but I don't know how I ended up with a 43. I don't even know what I did, but yeah. Just mix them up. You can figure out where to do your max damage stars to save time. You got a 54. And the final thing I want to show is if you have 6 stars and the low refill. This is pretty rare to get, but it can happen. And you get a star here. There we go. And then just buff for stars. And you get a insane... If you get a 36 here, we're going to do max damage star right at the beginning. If you get 36, it's max damage star right at the beginning. And apparently it didn't work. It was just too slow. But you can get you can get your max damage star off the very first punch. And then hold up, just hold up for this entire phase. And then gut punch right there, and then another star. And you can get a 47. And that gut punch is just buffered because his guard is going up regardless. Because he activates his 40-second pattern, which is hook, jab, hook, and that jab that gut punch always goes into his jab, like, because he has to raise his guard to do his jab. So once again, that's just face punch, max damage. We got to 7 stars, so we just buffer stars. If you don't get a 7 stars, you just handle it like you normally would. So we're going to max damage and hold up for the entire phase. Buffer, star. Except we have to let go. I just hold up before the jab because I feel like just in case his guard doesn't go up. But it should go up. And then you end up with a 47. Alright. So this fight from the top again is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Max damage. 1, 2, max damage. Face punch. 5 stars, it's pretty good. We probably want at least 1 more star out of the next 5 punches. 1, 2, 1, 2. We got there. We're all good. I made a mistake, but we have enough stars to continue, to keep punching him. We get a 57. Alright, we're getting low refill here. We've only got 4 stars though, so we're going to have to take phase 2 with the larger amount of face punches. Oops. I risked something that didn't work. Also, yeah, thank you for the host, Magic Man. I don't know if I said it before. Oh, we're getting low refill again. Alright, so I'm not going to risk it this time. I'm just going to play normally. There we go. We get a 42, because it only takes 1 star punch to knock him down. And we get a 51. It's pretty good. So this strat gives you a good balance between how many stars you want, how many stars you need to use, and how many opportunities for stars you can get. There are faster ones, but you basically need you're starting to need like 80% of the random stars you need, and all the random stars are about 50%. So it's safe up to the level. It's safe for the luck you need. The luck isn't terribly, like, you can get bad luck and it won't work, but even with the other strat, the old strat in the basic tutorial, if you don't get the luck, you won't have enough stars. I think even this strat, you actually have one more opportunity for a random star compared to the old strat, and you end up using less stars as well because you don't, because your stars are doing more damage anyway. I think I can't remember, but it's about the same amount of stars, and I think you get one extra chance for a random star over the course of the fight. All right. Advanced strats for SW7 Destroyer 1. This is the Soda Popinski guy. I'm actually debating like whether to even use this, but I might as well just show it just in case someone can optimize this even more. It's pretty dumb, I guess, but it involves misdirected gutters on this guy. They're not hard to hit, like it's probably about a 1 in 4 shot to hit, and if you miss, it kind of lines up your next star punch with one of his attacks, so it has a chance to like deal more damage. So it's slight. It has a chance of getting a slightly faster time, but it also has and carrying even more stars into phases 2 and 3 if you do get the misdirected gutters. But overall, I don't know. Overall, it's about the same amount of time, but there is a chance you could lose even more time as well. So I'll just show it off here. You only do the misdirected gutters in phase 1. In phase 2 and 3, you don't go for any. And basically, it's after every time you do a face, like a regular face punch, apart from this first one. Like, so not here. Just hold up and buffer stars. So like that, we just did, I don't know, that just somehow, we ended up getting a 21 with 1 star. 1 star is fine for phase 2. 1 star is good. You can end up with 2 or even 3 stars for phase 2. Having 3 stars is really good. Having 2 stars is pretty good. So I'll just make a save state here. But after every face jab you do, except that one, you're going to try and do a misdirected gutter. Got it. So we have 2 stars and a 21 this time. And I'll make another save state because why not? Yeah, I'll do phase 1 again and then I'll show that phase 2. No luck. But he attacked after and then we got another face punch. So we get another 21 with 1 star. I'll try and get a phase 1 with 3 stars at the end. That won't be it anyway. I don't even know which order of punches he has to give you for the 3 stars. But you basically have to get very lucky. Yeah, 1 with 26, that can happen. As long as you got 1 star for phase 3, that's good. No, one star for phase 2. So 2 with 23 that time. That could have been it. That could have been the 3 stars. Nope. He has to attack on his second punch, I think, for 3 stars. What's up, badass consoles? What's going on? Alright, 1 with 21. We want the 3. I think you get a 21 as well. That's like the worst one, when he does like attack on the last punch. You don't want him to attack on the last punch, that's the worst one. Two with 21. We want him to attack on the second punch. And then we need the misdirected gutter, and then we need the face jab. One with 21. But if he does attack on the last punch, you have a chance there to keep 1 star for phase 3. Phase 2, sorry. If you do land the misdirected gutter, so that's a plus side about using misdirected gutters, because you can save like a few seconds if you get one, even if it doesn't give you a star in the end. See, that time we ended up losing 3 seconds and we lost a star out of that because we missed the misdirected gutter, but it is what it is. One with 21. Maybe it's not a 1 in 4. It's probably like 1 in 8 or something. I don't know. I don't know the exact timing for the inputs either. I just kind of wing it, buffer it, and try and do a misdirected gutter. Damn it. It could have been it, but he didn't want to attack. Damn it, come on, he's not letting... I want the 3 stars. Just not having it. He's doing the stutter step without the face jab after. He's having none of it. Having 3 stars doesn't actually affect anything, I don't think, anyway. But you can. There might be some level of optimization that it could be used for. Anyway, if you get to phase 2 with 2 stars, like here, we basically do the same thing. But remember, there was that one situation in the old strat where if he didn't attack in the first 3 of your... Like, you're going to get 4 stars because we're going to get 2 straight off the bat here. If he didn't attack with those... So usually in the normal situation, you'd get your 2 stars and you'd be up to 3. If he didn't attack after 3... If he didn't attack after 3 stars, you're going to be... If he didn't attack into one of your 3 stars, you wouldn't have... You're going to get a slow phase 2, essentially. But now we've got 2 stars for this phase. We're going to get a fast phase 2 no matter what. And if he does attack into one of your first 3 stars this time, you're gonna carry 1 star into phase 3, which can make phase 3 even faster than the old strat. So we're gonna get our 2 stars. We don't have to hold up or anything. There we get. All right, we're gonna carry a star into phase. We're gonna carry a star into phase 3 now. So I'll make a save state, and then I'll just do phase 2 again. Alright, we're not going to carry any stars, but we get a fast phase 2 regardless. See, this is the 38 with 0 stars. This is exactly the same situation you'd end up with the old strat, and you got a lucky phase 2. That was an unlucky phase 2, but we saved 2 seconds because we didn't have to dodge any of his stupid punches or anything. So anyway, this phase one more time is just gotta get 2 gut punches, get 2 stars, sorry. Alright, unlucky phase 2, but we still get a 38. And then phase 3 is just, well, this phase 3 with 0 stars is the same. It's just 1, 2, star punch. 1, 2, star punch. And we get a 103 still. However, if you have 1 star for phase 3, what you want to do is get your 2 stars, and then use 1 right away. And then you only have to counter once and star. And you get a 102. Like, it's such a minuscule such a minuscule time save. Like he gave both of those times. I'm pretty sure he gave me the fast pattern, but it's such a minuscule time save. But it is a time save, and I'd rather like put it in my tutorials than not. So what this fight, once again from the top, we're gonna just go get our 2 stars. Try for a misdirected gutter here. Got it. Nope, not having any of that. But we're gonna carry 2 with 23. We've got 2 stars, so we're gonna get a good phase 2 no matter what. All right, we're gonna get a good phase 3 now. We're gonna get a slightly faster phase 3 than normal. So we got a star here. So 105, yeah, that's not too bad, but like that's a pretty good fight. I'm like in the long run, I feel like this just at least attempting to get the misdirected gutters in. Like even if you don't get them, you might end up saving time on average compared to the old strat. I haven't decided whether it's totally worth even just like going for this every time no matter what. But it seems, I don't know, it seems consistent enough. Got it. Alright, 2 with 21. Alright, that was risky. You can do that punch, but an unstunned punch there. But it's risky. Alright, 1 with 21. So we have to do the ult. Hope for a punch here, hope for a punch, hope for a punch. No punch. And we get a slow phase 2. And we're also going to get a slower on average slower phase 3 because we only have no stars. Alright. And the final fight with an optimization is Ken Barryhil 2. The only optimization is the phase 1, and it's what it is basically it gives you 1 extra chance for a random star in phase 1, and it's about 1.5 seconds faster, like in-game seconds. So instead of the old strat where we do this, let him do his dance. Instead of the old strat where we did this, we go dodge, counter, star, gut punch, dodge, counter, star, star, hold up, 1, 2, 3. We only have 1 chance for a random star there, but with this, instead we can do this. We can go dodge, counter, star, gut punch, and then 2 stars like that. And then the awkward thing is trying to time this punch after. So there is a buffer for it, but it's a tricky buffer to do. Or at least tricky in this game. But it's left quick dodge. It's a tricky buffer. because you have to execute it really well. But if you get it, you saved 1.5 seconds and you had an extra chance for a random star. So just to show off how much faster it is, I just want the big refill. Oh, we got a random star. Oh, we'll just take it. We got one random star. I'll just. So with a random star on the last strat, you got like a 120 or something. This you get a. Oh, cut the dodge too close. It's not good. $64. All right. Let's see if I remember the strat for 64. Gonna pretend we don't know it. Oh, 8 count. It's either big or little refill. Oh, it's definitely little refill. 1, 2, 3, star. I still can't believe I found this. Alright, so with the old... We did this with the fast P1. Just want to see where it holds up. Oh, I did it slightly too early. Damn it. Didn't wait for that second stride. Oh, lucky star. I have no idea what you do if you get 2 lucky stars. Like, I just have no idea what would be best to do. Cut that punch pretty close. It was probably random whether it was going to go through or not. But we got 1 lucky star, so we just dodge punch counter, dodge punch counter. Oh, come on. This fight, you can't be too eager. So in this situation, alright, so let's see if I can even finish this fight. Usually you'd get like a 123 with the old phase 1. With this you should get a 120 or a 121. A 120. So it's maybe 3 seconds faster, and that's with no extra lucky stars. So once more, or a few times more rather. I messed up that dodge, but I somehow reacted in time. Alright, we're getting the low refill. 8 count, low or big refill. Let's see if I can execute this properly. Alright, 56. Well, it's not 56, it's down. Should get a 117 or 118, 117 or 116 here, sorry. 115, gee, yeah, it's definitely 3 seconds faster, this phase 1. risk is after those 2-star punches, there's like, you can just get hit. Like sometimes you feel like you execute the buffer properly and you just get hit anyway. $120. Yeah, it's three seconds faster. All right. Now I'll just run through all the strats again. Starting from Disco Kid, just gonna do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Should get a 25. Yep. Can tell I cut that execution pretty close. I'm gonna go 1, max damage. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then buffer stars. I only got 2 stars here, that's not good. But we can... Actually, I'm going to make a save state here, just to check if this works. Yeah, it does. Alright, so you get a 103, worst case. So those buffered moves still work. Well, that didn't showcase the proper phase 3 you should get with that strat. Getting low refill, alright. We won't know we're getting low refill, but on an 8 count, there's a chance for it. It'll be either big or low refill on an 8 count. We'll fire off that star and it knocks him down 3 seconds earlier because we don't have to use another star. So just buffer this star, max damage, and then another star. Oh, he did a jab. We have to do another face. We have to face jab to get that 1 extra damage. $53. That's a very good fight. I think in the world record one, it's a 106. The time for this fight is a 106. I was using this strat, but I think I either messed up or I didn't get like enough stars or something, and I kept going for whatever reason. But yeah, I did know about this strat before my last ever PB for this game. Alright, now SW7 Destroyer 1. Got the misdirected. Still giving us bad luck on that punch, so must be the save state. He just does not want to do it. No matter how much variation I put into my inputs, which isn't much. But we're going to get a good phase 2 no matter what. Alright, we're going to save a tad bit of time on phase. We're going to save like half a second now because we got 1 star. Alright, we gave us a pretty garbage pattern there, but overall, if we got the same pattern with only 2 stars in this phase, we would have got a slightly slower time. Alright, once more. This fight. Bad phase 1. It's up to you whether you want to use that very last star or just wait for him to punch, but we got a bad phase 1. 23 with 0, that's very bad. And he's giving us the worst pattern. I guess you can risk something like that just to get the knockdown slightly earlier. What's up, Enya? I guess if you really have to try and save time, you can try and salvage the run by doing misdirected gutters in phase 2 for extra stars, or you need just that extra bit of damage. That's a 122 is a terrible fight. We'll do it once more. We'll get another good fight here. We're gonna wait. He took forever, and we lost like 10 seconds because we missed a misdirected gutter, and he took a very long time to attack again. It was a good day, worn out, but at least it was a good day. And you're not worn out from a shitty day. 50 seconds, this is not a good fight so far. I don't think it can possibly be good. Gives us fast delay though. We get a 113. Guitar Hero Metallica gave me a workout. Play an Expert. Is Expert the hardest difficulty? I've got Guitar Hero, one of the Guitar Heroes, I can't remember which one. I think Expert's the hardest one, isn't it? Like there's 4 difficulties, there's like easy, medium, hard, and Expert. Do this once more. I want another misdirected gutter. Let's try and get one. Also, yeah, I should note this. Don't do... You can get a misdirected gutter there, but if you get it, you're like... There's a chance, like, it'll just mess up his, like... The timing between your star punches, and you're probably going to get hit by one of his punches, like, while your star is going off. Guitar Expert is the hardest difficulty down. You're pretty good. I could only play on like medium. I don't have enough fingers to play on hard or anything higher than medium. Come on, just let me give me a good pattern. Give me a misdirected gutter. Didn't even do the misdirected gutter properly. Alright, 2 stars, 23, that's good. We're going to get a good phase 2 no matter what. See, we didn't even get a misdirected gutter there, and we've got an extra star as well. So you don't even need to land a misdirect. See, he gave us a shit phase 2, but we had that extra star just in case he did that. Otherwise we'd lose like 8 seconds. Possibly more. And then we just do the regular phase 3. Give us a medium delay, I guess. So even if you don't get a misdirected gutter, you can save a star. Just because it lines up your punches better into his pattern. I don't know, something happens and the damage just works out slightly better in your favor, and you can save a star like that. Alright. And the final guy. Do a couple of these fights. 1 gut, 2 stars. Getting a 72. We won't know that though. Either 3 or 5. 3, 4 or 5 count, I think you can get up on. This is where I check his health. He's at really low health. 2 left gutters. That's a lot of white, yeah. So much white you can't even see the timer or your score. Fail on palette choice. I don't know, it makes the fight interesting, I guess, that it's all white. Like, I don't mind that it's white, but how am I supposed to do high score attempts on this guy? Like, I can't even see your score, or the ponage it's called in this game. I think if I ever do high score, that guy just automatically gets a 0 score. Like, I don't want to be counting up punches, like, individually, adding a score, and all that crap. Like, you just get a 0, just beat this guy and get this fight over and done with. That's not the strat. So you can't do high score or single segment challenge. Well, you can do high score. You just either count up all your points individually, like from each punch, but that'd suck. Like go back over the VOD just to check how many points you got. And another thing that sucks is the random stars this guy gives a 1 in 16. Like high score for Don 2 sucks. High score for this guy must suck even more because you can't even see your score. Yeah, you can't see the timer either. You can barely see what round it is. Like. I don't even think I've ever got to round 2 on this guy. I probably have, just messing around. Alright, we're getting low refill. At least I can practice low refill because the strat is like 3 days old. And I came up with it the other day. Boom. Should get a 115 or 116. How's day? Yeah, it was alright. Had work half the day again. 116. That's like a good time save. That's like 8-second time save from my PB. It's like an extra 3 seconds this strat. The phase 1's 3 seconds faster. Yeah, mid afternoon. Now it's like 5:30 p.m. Guess it's kind of nearly evening, even though it doesn't get dark till like 8:30. Yeah.